Welcome, my name is Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex Global. On this particular video, we are going to be looking at market analysis that will cover from the 6th of January to the 10th of January 2022. Before we go on, let me update you that CJ Forex has opened. CJ Forex now have an app on Play Store. If you want to download our Play Store, if you want to download, you click download here. It will lead you straight to the Play Store. If you are using your phone or your system, you can then install CJ Forex app here. You can then do it. We are also coming up with a CJ Forex app on Google Apple Store. But before, let's continue. What is CJ Forex and how do I gain from CJ Forex? Let me let you know that CJ Forex is an online Forex trading academy. Okay, we are not a broker, we are a training institution. Our main aim is to teach people on how to make consistent profit on the Forex presents. CJ Forex represents a FX about and trade profitably. Uses we offer on the training, apprentice, and masters. Okay, now once you apply for it and pay for the courses, you will be qualified to take the training. Remember, the training is based on how fast you are good to grab it. But we made the training very easy and affordable for anybody who wish to be making consistent profit in his or her trading. If you are a losing trader, you need this training, and if you are a beginner, you need this training. And inside this company, we also offer other services that helps you to earn while you are learning. We offer cash flow strategy. This is cash flow strategy. This strategy makes between 15 to 20% every day, depending on how you use it. You can use it conservatively or aggressively. It can work in all asset class, including synthetic and gold and other asset class. Then we have our robots. Our robot is called cash flow robot. They are in different versions. We have the medium side. We have there are different versions. Look at it here. Let's see the versions of it. We have smart cash robots, we have blue cash robots, we have master spring robots. Their prices are there. These robots are very good and very accurate. You can use it to keep making money. You don't need to be trading, you just watch the robot make the money for you every blessed day. Okay, we have a price entry alert indicator. Anybody can get it, especially those who have a training group that needs signal, that will be providing signal for their team. They can use it to provide signal for their group. So this price alert indicator gives you 99% accurate signal on any asset class. You can use it only on laptop, not on the but cash flow strategy. You can use it on phone and laptop. But price alert indicator is very accurate, very accurate. If you can afford it, go for it. We do account management. We offer account management for those of you who do not have confidence to trade. You need professional to manage your account. You subscribe to our account management. Follow all the guide and what is needed to be done before you can qualify for account management. Once you are done, you will be qualified for your account to be managed. We also provide signal in our paid channel, so you can also subscribe for our paid channel and get our signal if you want monthly subscription and weekly subscription. Okay, now let's go straight to the weekly analysis to look at what the market is going to look like this coming week. We are going to cover a lot. Okay, so welcome to the weekly analysis. Let's look at what DXY, this is dollar index. Let's look at what happened last week. As of last week, the dollar did not even rise above the previous high, okay, of the previous week. It just made a little bit move and then ended up there. So looking at what dollar has done, we are looking out for a sell. Dollar is going to gain weakness in this new week we are going to enter. It will gain weakness until it falls to this level. I don't know if this week is going to get to this level, but what I know is that dollar is weak and it's still going to fall. Okay, for throughout this week, it's going to fall till it hit that level. If you look very well on the monthly time frame, you see that dollar has been falling. It broke down this, it even penetrated the previous support level. So the next support level, if you are looking at the monthly, it is this place that is another level that market will struggle. So if you are looking, all these places a free move. So dollar is going to get weaker. Although this early day of the week, it will try to make a little bit push up before it will now fall down finally. So, but expect dollar to be weak this week. Okay. So any pair you are pairing dollar with, dollar is not going to drag that pair, but that pair is going to drag dollar. So that's what we should be looking at. Then on Euro GBP, if you look at Euro GBP, how did Euro GBP close? Euro GBP closed with a strong momentum in a bearish side. That means British pounds gain more strength against Euro. Okay, so we are expecting Euro GBP to fall this coming week. If you look very well, you see that there is a flip through from here until we meet this support level. Okay, this support level. So let's look at what the monthly is saying. The monthly is actually was rejected. Okay, it was rejected with a spinning top. Okay, move. So we are expecting this week to make a bearish move and it will fall. I don't know if it will fall to this point before the end of the week, but what we should be expecting is that the doji, like I was saying, the market is going to fall down to this point, and so you should be expecting British pounds to gain strength against Euro USD, against Euro. So if you're a student of CJ Forex, you probably know what is needed to be met before you consider selling or buying. But in this market, expect British pounds to gain strength against GBP. So this week we are expecting British pounds to be very strong. So at the early stage, you will be noticing that GBP is going to make a little bit push up before it will start falling down. But this is our expected position where it should sell to. Okay, so we expect this British pounds to make a bearish move, return back, and then kick down. So expect a sell on Euro GBP. Then let's look at GBP USD. On GBP USD, it will look very well that GBP USD, you see that there was an increase in momentum. That means this week is going to gain more strength. Remember, US dollar is very weak, while GBP is very strong. So there will still be a continuation in the bullish side. So if you're a student of CJ Forex, there are some certain parameters you actually must have learned and know if you know well how to set your entry and what are the things that need to be made before you can consider placing your trade. So on Euro GBP, on Euro USD, similar thing, but it will not be easy for euro to drag US dollar because even the euro is weak, but it's still going to go up. So we expect a buy move on euro USD, but it needs a momentum to push up. So we expect it to fall down, and before it will push up. That is what we expect for this euro USD. But this week, expect euro USD to be bullish to this. So this is our targeted take profit for the week. This is the first TP. Okay, here is the first TP before it goes there. So let's look. If you are trading Euro USD, you know that Euro USD is going to buy this week. Australian USD is going to buy this week. Okay, Australian USD closed with a rejection, although it was a doji rejection, but the last rejection was from the bullish market, from the bullish distance. If you look very well on the daily time frame, you see that there was a rejection at this point. That was why this market went up. So we expect this market to fall a little bit and start coming up. So expect a buy in Australian USD since USD is very weak. Let us look at crude. Crude oil is also going to make a bullish move. Remember, the crude just got rejected at a support level on the weekly time frame, and we expect crude to rise to this resistant level. So if you are looking for opportunity to trade on crude, your opportunity should be a buy opportunity. Look for a very strategic point to set your buy order. Remember, if you're a student of CJ Forex, there are certain parameters that need to be met before you consider selling or buying. But this week, we should be looking out for a buy on crude. So watch out for a buy opportunity. Now, let us look out for US card. US card. Now, US card has already on the daily time frame has formed its resistance level. Well, let's see what happened last week. Last week, market closed with a bearish move, an increase in momentum, and also closed below the previous two candle low. And we expect this market to keep falling down to the weekly support level. So we should be expecting a sell on US card because US is weak. And let's say that it will first of all make a U-turn up before falling down. So expect a sell opportunity on US card. Let us look at GBP JPY. On GBP JPY, there are some things you need to look at. If you look very well, GBP is very strong this week based on correlation. But what you should look at, last week showed a bullish exhaustion, but this bullish exhaustion does not connote that the market is not still going to go up. So if you look very well, we are to see a buy opportunity from here. So this is what will happen. It will come down to this point and then make a U-turn targeting this high. So should be expecting a buy opportunity on GBP JPY. So GBP JPY is going to buy, but it's going to first of all make a bearish move before. But let's look at it on the daily time frame. You look very well that there was exhaustion here. This particular candle shows exhaustion. So this candle was not fully penetrated, although it is a picture of the broker, but this market was rejected by this support level. So when looking at this market, you see that the market is going to push up to go and gather momentum from the weekly resistance before making a fall. So on the monthly time frame, the last month closed with a strong bearish move. That means this market is going to buy first before it will start falling. And the next fall, it will fall down to this point for the month, okay, to fall down to this point. But we are looking at the weekly, the closest one that we expect the market to fall, exactly this place. So if this market should go up this week, that means you should be expecting a sell by upper week. Okay, let's look at gold. What gold will look like this week? As of last week, what actually happened to gold? It forms what we call indecision. There was no weakness in the bullish side, but what we saw was indecision between the buyers and sellers. So we are expecting gold to keep moving up because there have not been a market exhaustion before the indecision. If there was a market exhaustion before the indecision, we would have considered the market is going to sell. But at this point, let's look at what happened last. You see, last month closed bullish and this month is heading to bullish. So you should expect a buy opportunity on gold. So if you're a student of CJ Forex, you probably know what needs to be made before you can consider buying on gold. Okay, let's look at S&P 500. On S&P 500, what are we looking at? What happened last week? Last week closed with a bullish momentum and it was not even rejected. There was no resistance. Let's look at the monthly keep going. So we should be expecting a buy. To us, we are going to buy to this point, okay? At least from this place to this place is what we are going to be looking at. This particular place is going to be our targeted take profit. So if a day trade, if you look at this market has already formed a support here have formed a support here. So if you're looking at this market now, you are going to be waiting for this market to pull back just as usual to get a momentum to go up. But expect a buy move on S&P 500 this week. Okay, let us look at ND5 or ND100. On ND100, we should look at the correlation between the S&P 500 and ND100. So ND100 is going to make a bullish move on these positions. So it will first of all pull back just to make sure it gather momentum to keep pushing up. So your targeted first take profit is here and your second take profit is here. Let us go straight to synthetic assets where we can look at what happens on the synthetic assets. Okay, let's look at synthetic and know exactly what we want, what we should be expecting on few assets on synthetic. I'm going to start with V75. Okay, now if you look at what happened last week on V75, V75 made a pullback and touches those support level, which was shown here. There was an exhaustion on the bullish side and there was a retracement. So now this week we should be expecting a buy, okay, on V75. But if you are a student of CJ Forex, you probably know that this market is going to fall down, getting to this support level before it will start going up. So expect a buy. So if you are looking for opportunity on V75, your opportunity should be a buy opportunity. Let us look at boom, the boom, the boom, the boom. Many people like trading boom and crash and all those stuff. So I decided to go into it and make a analysis. Last week got rejected with showed a rejection, but there was no tangible reason why this market got rejected here. So this week I'm expecting the market to make a U-turn to this place as usual before it will start going up. But it's a long time buy, but it has to pull back. So if you look at the daily time frame, you see that there is exhaustion on the bullish side. What it wants to do is just to pull down to this point, okay? To pull down before gathering momentum. So this is what we should be expecting on boom 1000. It pulled down to this support level and then it will start moving up to this level. Don't forget to enroll into CJ Forex Global Online Academy so that you can learn how to become a master in your trading. All the courses are very simple and easy to understand. Once you master the market, you will be at the top. You will not say goodbye to losing trade. So let's continue. On this particular asset, you look at that this is what will happen. So if you are to look for opportunity now, from now till weekend, you should be looking out for opportunity to sell. Opportunity to sell boom 1000. So boom 1000, if you have to sell on H4, you look at a very tangible place, set your limit order here and expect your take profit here. That's it. If you are a student of CJ Forex, there are ways we trade this market and make good profit for ourselves. What will it profit you if you don't learn how to trade and you go into the market with huge money and lose all? Is it not better you learn how to trade and go into the market with small money and build it to big money? Be wise and use your tongue to count your teeth. If you are in CJ Forex Academy group or what channel or wherever you are and you are still struggling, this means that you are destined to lose, because there is no way you can be in the water and soap will enter your eye. Let's look at V25. I'm not interested on V25. Let's look at V50. If you look at V50 last week, what actually happened last week, we decide what will happen. So we expect this week to fall down to this point, okay? This week is going to fall. So V50 is going to make a pullback. If you look at it on daily, there is a setting that has already been done. So it's either it's going to pull back to this place or it's going to pull back to this place. Between these two levels, this support level, it's going to, if it break this place, it means that it will come down to this place. If it doesn't break this place, that means it's going to make a U-turn from here, okay? From here to this level, okay? So you're looking out for a sell this week on V50. Okay, let us look at step. That's the final analysis for the day before I can end this weekly analysis. On this particular asset, if you look very well, there has been a consistent indecision last week, this week. So it has already completed 2 candles. So we are expecting this market to go up, because if you are a student of CJ Forex, there is what we call TTF or TATAFO, or you can call transformer, that has already formed on the weekly time frame. So it also connotes a continuation. If you understand it, you know that a buy is imminent. Last month closed increase in momentum. So we expect this particular month to go up. So expect a buy opportunity on step index. So how do you get this buy opportunity? Here is a support level. Market got rejected. So we are expecting this market to go a little bit, to continue going up. Okay, that is it. My name is Chirumen Kujosi, the admin of CJ Forex. I hope you have gained knowledge in this particular weekly analysis. Do not forget, enrolling into CJ Forex will give you an edge over others and also disclose you to secrets that you have never dreamed of getting. Thank you once again and have a nice day.